none of that means anything to me anymore. Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. My name is Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about a secret passage found on Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound during the search for Apollo Corbaloy, more vloggers arrested, this time in the Philippines, what's going on with sinkholes in Malaysia, the Pope will visit Asia soon, and find out which country shuts down an entire airport after a pair of scissors goes missing. Plus more, we're going to skip the USD to peso exchange rate, still at 56.2. Let's jump into our main story. I guess we didn't skip it, but quickly. Philippine Secretary Benjamin Abalos Jr. shows photos of barbed wires and other secret passageway discovered by police officers inside a 30-hectare estate of Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound in Davao City during a press briefing on Thursday. Abalos said police discovered a secret passageway that leads to another room and at least 42 buildings inside the compound. They are coordinating with the city engineer's office to determine whether these passageways were indicated in the construction plan of the group's compound. Abalos also showed photos of Molotov bombs found by police forces on the roof deck of the building. Very interesting. Things are getting really exciting in the compound there. Just in the search of Corbaloy, as an outside perspective speaking, it's almost like a TV show, a drama in search of this person. Let's see if these passageways lead to anything. I'm a little surprised about the Molotov cocktails though, right? So staying with the Corbaloy story, two low-flying PNP helicopters circled the Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound, causing solar panels from the Jose Maria College Foundation building to fall from the rooftop on Friday. Police Chief Nicholas Torre III was reportedly on board one of the helicopters. Next up, the Philippine National Police Anti-Cybercrime Group warned the public about fake phone calls from scammers pretending to be bank representatives. This warning follows the arrest of 19 suspects, including 2 vloggers who were involved in the phishing scam targeting bank customers. The suspect used stolen information from the credit card applications to access and steal money from victims' bank accounts. The police, along with local authorities and the central bank, conducted a raid in IMAS, Cavite, and confiscated various devices and documents used in the scam. The suspects will face multiple charges, including violations of the Anti-Financial Account Scamming Act. Another story, this time involving vloggers and Filipinos and in Cavite. A lot of times this kind of stuff takes multiple people to go ahead and try to scam people because, they want to run as many calls as possible. If you're someone that is getting a phone call, listen, anybody calling me, first of all, I know them already. And secondly, if it's that important, they're going to send me a message or meet me in person. I don't trust nothing online. I keep getting stuff on WhatsApp, on my SMS, because I trace SIM cards often. So every time I go to a new country, I put in a new SIM card. I know for sure nobody's got my phone number talking about having my bank account numbers, fraud. None of that means anything to me anymore. Phone calls, SMS is out the door, old school, don't fall for any of it. And now they got like really advanced AI technology where they can mimic someone's voice as long as they have 1 or 2 minutes of their audio on file, for example, right? So you might get a call from your granddaughter, grandson, someone that your voice, actually you recognize them saying, hey, granddad, I need some $2,000 in the prison or something. Don't believe a single thing you hear from now on. Honestly, it's really getting bad out there. Let's move on over to Malaysia. A large sinkhole recently formed in Kuala Lumpur's Jalan Masjid, India area, causing significant concern. Sinkholes are a growing issue in urban areas like KL, primarily due to underground erosion, water main leaks, or construction activities. The city's rapid development, heavy rainfall, and old infrastructure contribute to these occurrences. While authorities have responded quickly to manage the situation, the incident highlights the need for better urban planning and infrastructure maintenance to prevent such events in the future. I saw a few of these videos, really alarming, like entire cars going into sinkholes, people just falling into the ground. Yeah, that's the last thing you think about when you're out in public and just going for a stroll or getting somewhere. You never really think about falling into the ground. So I hope they really get this under control because it's not like 1 or 2 incidences. It's a few of them in the past few weeks. Next up, Pope Francis at age 87 is defying expectation by embarking on his longest journey yet, a 12-day trip to Asia that includes stops at Singapore, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and Timor-Leste. The trip, covering 32,000 kilometers and involving 43 hours of flight time, was initially planned in 2020 but was postponed due to the pandemic. Despite his recent health issues, including surgery and mobility challenges, the Pope is determined to continue his pastoral duties and connect with the ordinary people, which energizes him. While some within the Vatican admire his determinations, others are concerned about the strain this trip may place on his health. I'm not a religious person or know too much about his papacy. I don't know if that's a proper term, but let me know what you think. Do you actually Do you encourage this man to go on this mission? Do you think it's motivational, or do you think it's best for him and his followers to just stay put and take care of his health? But I'd love to hear some different perspectives as to why you think one way or the other. Let's head on over to Japan. Typhoon Shan, one of the strongest storms to hit Japan in decades, made landfall on the southern island of Kyushu on August 29th. It caused widespread disruption, leading to millions of people being told to evacuate. I believe it was 4 million people that were told to evacuate. The storm severely affected transportation, including flights, trains, and led to the closure of factories. Heavy rainfalls from typhoons result in significant flooding, particularly in the southwestern regions. Japan is probably the worst country in the world actually to be involved with natural disasters. They always face stuff like this and earthquakes as well, just based on geography and their location. So I hope everybody can manage this one as well. It's not easy living in that country, especially when you consider all the other issues with social work and, the pressure some of the regular people feel on a daily basis. And now they got to deal with this nonsense as well. So I hope they get through this one as well. Staying in Japan, at New Chitose Airport in Hokkaido, Japan, a pair of scissors went missing from a store in the departure area, causing a major security concern. The airport halted operations for hours on August 17th, leading to the cancellation of 36 flights and delays for 201 others. The scissors were eventually found, but the incident raised fears of potential terrorist threat. The airport apologized and promised to improve safety measures. Many travelers were frustrated, including a Japanese rock band that missed a performance due to a canceled flight. Some appreciated the airport's focus on safety, while others expressed their disappointment online. Wow. Could you imagine missing your flight, having delays, and completely missing a concert because somebody misplaced a pair of scissors or couldn't find them? Which camp do you fall under? Do you think that the airport did the right thing, or do you think it was kind of blown out of proportion and they should have gone ahead with the flights anyways? I would love to know your thoughts. Leave your comments down below. If you guys take the time to write it, I'll take the time to respond. Let's go on to our next story. In Thailand, an autistic boy passes away after parents leave him in a car for a party. A 7-year-old boy with autism passed away in a car after his parents left him in a vehicle for more than 5 hours while attending a party with neighbors in the Isan province. The boy's mother, 34 years old, told officials that the boy had autism and usually sneaked away to play inside the car. She believed that the pickup's door had automatically locked, trapping him inside and leading to his passing away from a lack of air. However, neighbors of Sang's who witnessed the incident provided conflicting information to the police. The witness explained that the couple left their home in the morning and arrived back at 10 a.m. They were in a hurry to attend a neighbor's party nearby, so they locked the car and rushed off. A tragic story. Listen, if you're not going to do it for your son that has autism at 7 years old, do it for yourself. Be selfish enough, because you're obviously selfish enough to leave your kid in the car. Do it for your own freedom. Do you want to spend the rest of your life in prison because you're too lazy because you want to attend a party? Come on, man. Stop leaving your kids and your dogs in cars and locking them up. And now it's time for our segment Yesterday Today, where I read some of the most popular comments regarding our previous video. Slim Jim makes it back to the top comments saying, "Thanks for the shout out, mate. I look forward to your style of news update. Clean, crisp, and logically delivered." I don't know so much about clean so much anymore. I do swear sometimes, but it comes from my passion about the story, or at least the way I feel about it. But I'm very grateful that you enjoy these videos. If you guys are enjoying these videos, take a second out of your day. If you're new or haven't had a chance to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Here's our next comment. FX Studio says the Spanish guy got the plastic surgeon to invest 200K or more into a restaurant in Spain, then plan his exit. A real piece of work, who probably had no idea that Thailand is about the last place to be doing that in. Yeah, he done goofed for sure. That guy's put away forever. And lastly, Ramiz says, always loving your content, Mr. Alex. Thank you for bringing the latest news about Asia. And thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to leave your comments down below. If you take the time to write it, I'll go ahead and make sure I respond to them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, Saturday? Maybe tomorrow. If not, then definitely the following day. Bye. Pew, pew, pew.